Private text messages from Charlie Kirk sent just 48 hours before his assassination on 9/10 have sparked a firestorm. These texts reveal his frustration with pro-Israel donors and his plan to break away from their influence, directly contradicting claims from Turning Point USA allies. Adding fuel to the controversy, TPUSA's handling of SD cards with critical footage from the assassination scene is raising some serious questions. So let's break it down. I'm Joseph Morris, and don't forget to like and subscribe. 2 days before his death, Charlie was in a group chat with 9 people, including Pastor Rob McCoy and commentator Josh Hammer. A leaked screenshot shows Charlie venting about losing a major Jewish donor, $2 million a year, because he refused to cancel Tucker Carlson from his events.
Take a look. So Charlie writes in this group chat, just lost another huge Jewish donor, $2 million a year because we won't cancel Tucker. I'm thinking of inviting Candace. Somebody writes, ugh. Charlie writes, Jewish donors play into all of the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause. And somebody writes, a donor writes, please do not invite Candace. That might feel good short term, but it's not good long term. In my opinion, like all groups, you're going to get a wide variety of opinions. That nasty free will thing that God bestowed on us makes life frustrating at times after the dust settles a bit, maybe. So again, this is 48 hours before Charlie Kirk was assassinated. He was very clear and he was very explicit, and he did not back down, not in that Hamptons meeting, which they're all lying about, nor in this text thread. I'm not going to reveal the names of the other 7. Actually, you know what? I disagree with myself 4 seconds ago. Let's just throw in Josh Hammer for funsies. He's on this chat, okay?
These messages reveal Charlie under intense pressure, poised for a major shift. So remember how TPUSA said that he was never anti-Israel? Well, that seemed to have changed before his death. So why were they lying? And who's really behind his death? I am not a conspiracy theorist, but could Israel have killed him to stop him from spreading anti-Israel thoughts? What do you guys think? Let's map the timeline. In May 2025, Charlie shared concerns about Israel in private messages, proving he was questioning his stance early on. After his assassination in September, TPUSA figures claimed he distanced himself from Candace Owens over conspiracy theories, even unfollowing her online. By late September, the group chat leak surfaced showing Charlie was clashing with donors and hadn't cut those ties with Candace. It's tied to a controversial Hamptons meeting where similar pressures allegedly unfolded, which TPUSA has been accused of downplaying. This sequence exposes a crumbling narrative, and TPUSA looks like they've been caught in a massive lie. But that's not the only thing shady about TPUSA. Let's talk about the SD card controversy. Right after Charlie's shooting, a TPUSA employee grabbed SD cards from cameras at the scene, specifically the one behind Charlie's head, which is the most important shot.
Safety team is here. I just heard them say the active shooter, Charlie Kirk, has been shot. Charlie Kirk got hit, is what the security detail just said.
Conflicting stories emerged. One said it was to prevent theft. Another claimed it was to spare Charlie's widow, Erika, from seeing the footage. And TPUSA's CEO, Tyler, said police ordered it before a lockdown. The employee, when questioned, never mentioned the police, only saying he acted emotionally to protect Erika. This smells like tampering with key evidence in a major assassination. Why take just the SD cards and not the cameras? Why the shifting stories? But here's where the theories turn even more darker, if you can believe it, pointing fingers straight at TPUSA themselves. Insiders claim TPUSA hired an Israeli security detail for Charlie, led by a rumored ex-IDF operative with Mossad training, handpicked by a board member tied to pro-Israel donors. That team allegedly rigged a tiny explosive device in his lapel microphone, magnetically clipped to his shirt, hidden under the fabric, and remotely detonated to mimic a sniper hit. Reports suggest NSA intercepts caught a dozen Israel phones pinging near the scene, with encrypted signals vanishing hours later. A murky payment trail to a TPUSA-linked offshore account has surfaced, raising questions about who funded this detail. So why would TPUSA hire such a team for their star speaker, knowing Charlie's donor clashes? Even more suspicious, after the assassination, spokespeople like Tyler and board member Eric Bowling posted on social media and spoke at a press conference, urging the public to respect Erika's mourning and avoid hurtful speculation. They even hosted a lavish donor-funded memorial event in October 2025, spotlighting Erika's pain to shift focus from investigations. This tactic stalled FOIA requests for footage and police reports, with TPUSA claiming it's too soon to push while she grieves. Is this genuine concern, or are they hiding something to protect donor interests? Could TPUSA have been complicit in silencing Charlie to keep the money flowing? Digging deeper, conspiracy suggests TPUSA's board, flush with pro-Israel funding, stood to lose millions if Charlie's shift went public, potentially explaining rushed internal audits and deleted email logs post-assassination. Whispers point to a crisis meeting days before the hit, where execs discussed damage control amid donor threats. And after his death, TPUSA's fundraising spiked by tens of millions, with some accusing them of martyring Charlie for cash. Staff behavior's odd too, sudden resignations and non-disclosure agreements for event crew. If TPUSA orchestrated this, it explained the SD card grab as erasing proof for an inside job. The internet's exploding over this. Many say that these texts prove Charlie's allies lied about his pro-Israel stance. Some speculate he was about to spark a massive anti-Israel shift among young conservative men, a group donors feared, with whispers that those donors, or even TPUSA, might have orchestrated his death to stop it. Others call the text leak exploitative, questioning if Erika approved, and point to missing timestamps or ellipses as signs of selective editing. But the big question, why were Charlie's allies lying? I mean, why did they say that he was trying to distance himself from Candace Owens? And if these texts are true, then why were they trying to paint him as very pro-Israel after his death? So what do you guys think? Do the text, SD card grab, and Israeli security rumors point to a TPUSA cover-up? Drop your thoughts in the comments. In my opinion, these texts and the SD card grab are seismic, but the Israeli security detail and Erika's grief angles to take it another level. Charlie was breaking free from donor control, ready to redefine his path. TPUSA's push to rewrite that, hiding behind Erika's mourning and dodging questions about a shady security team, feels like a betrayal of his fight for truth. The conflicting SD card stories, whispers of a rigged mic, and a sketchy payment trail scream cover-up. Why hire a foreign detail with those ties? Why block transparency? Leaking private text isn't perfect, but getting answers matters more. Charlie deserves clarity, not shadows. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe and leave a comment because I read everyone. We'll try to. Bye, guys.